on this, but let's now go back to some breaking news that we have right now. Stone pelters perhaps have gone on rampage in Srinagar. We're getting you the visuals of pelters setting a fire CRPF bunker in Srinagar. Okay, so these are the visuals right on your screen. I think this is the location, Sher-e-Kashmir Institute, from where the stone pelters have set on fire. It's a Sher-e-Kashmir indoor stadium in the heart of the capital, Srinagar. Zeenat is going to join us live. And remember, Rhythm, this is coming at a time when just some time back, the Chief Minister almost sounding soft. In fact, he has been sounding soft on stone pelters, saying that, referring to the encounter that happened a while back in Kangan few days back, the skirmish, that excessive force, quote unquote, was used on pelters, and state government will be looking at initiating a probe into it. And as we get you, this is perhaps, these are the live visuals from Srinagar. A live encounter is underway here. We can also see some presence of security personnel there. And Zeenat joining us live on this story as we beam these visuals. Zeenat, it's over to you. Look at the timings. Well, they go soft on pelters, and this is what happens.
Sakal, these are the visuals that are coming from the school and the college students, because there's a huge protest that is taking place in the entire Kashmir, from South Kashmir to Srinagar and from the North Kashmir. Though the schools and the colleges resumed their work after 3 days of the encounter, but as the schools reopened, students protested, they marched towards and most of the colleges and the schools in the Srinagar particularly are witnessing massive protests. And also, some time back, the students of the Amarkan Singh College and the other protesters set CRPF bunker on fire near the indoor stadium, Srinagar.
But isn't it a very disturbing trend when Chief Minister and even the opposition national conference, you know, they take a position on stone pelters, and now you have college students, school students openly indulging in it. I mean, it's like a partial breakdown as far as law and order is considered there. Then and when the forces come in to contain the situation, the Chief Minister says that excessive force has been used.
Absolutely, Sakal. These are the very disturbing visuals that are coming from the educational institutes, which is known as the seat of the learning, where the students are protesting against the administration. Pro-freedom, Azadi slogans are being raised, and also the anti-Indian slogans. And now the police is trying to change them. And in many colleges, the tear gas canisters were used to disperse the protesters. But at the same time, it's a very difficult day for the school institutes and also the administration, who are trying their best to have peace on ground. But after 3 days of the schools that got reopened today,
Gaurav Arya, Republic TV's contributor, joining us on this story. Zeenat, I request you to stay with us on this story as we beam this visual. Meanwhile, Gaurav Arya, our contributor, joining us on this broadcast. Gaurav, he's our advisor, Republic TV's advisor. Gaurav Arya, Major Arya, the way this line taken by Mehbooba Mufti again and again has emboldened the confidence of stone pelters, that they have the audacity to set a CRPF, highly fortified CRPF bunker on fire. Gaurav.
Yeah, see, this happens for two reasons. First of all, you know, Mehbooba Mufti is being a typical politician. She wants to not upset her constituency, at the same time do whatever little work that she wants to do. And number two, you know, all these protesters, whether in Kashmir or any other part of India, there is a typical mindset that, especially in Kashmir, you know, CRPF has been told not to use excessive force. CRPF has been told not to use lethal force. And it is because of that, you know, you must have seen images of CRPF boys with lathis and sticks and pellet guns. What are pellet guns? Pellet guns are non-lethal weapons. If the protesters knew that they come anywhere near a bunker or they are threatening, they will be shot. And this is done in the United States of America, this is done in Russia, this is done in China. India is doing nothing special about it. So if they knew that, they would never approach a bunker. You see, people know, and I have met people in Srinagar. I have spoken to stone pelters. I've been there on the streets of Srinagar, and I know the mindset, I know the psychology. They will do it as long as they know that their lives are not harmed. You know, this entire tamasha which is being painted by separatists, that these people come on the
Major Gaurav Arya, I request you to just stay with us, Major Gaurav Arya. We're going to get back to you and get your perspective. but our video journalist who's been doing excellent work, braving these encounters and getting us live visuals, he's getting us these visuals. Mubashir on phone line. Mubashir, हमारे दर्शकों को बताइए अभी वहाँ पे क्या कुछ चल रहा है. हम अपने दर्शकों को बता रहे हैं कि आप इसी एनकाउंटर साइट से हमारे साथ लाइव फोन लाइन पे जुड़े हुए हैं. बताइए.
सकल एनकाउंटर नहीं है, ये खाली स्टूडेंट प्रोटेस्ट चल रहा है. अगर मैं आपको दिखाना चाहता हूँ, अभी भी प्रोटेस्ट जो चल रहा है, मैं आपको लाइव विजुअल दिखा रहा हूँ. ये जो शल फेंके जा रहे हैं, आप देख सकते हैं, ये जो शल फेंके जा रहे हैं अभी तमाम आप देख सकते हैं कि धुआं कितना उठ रहा है यहाँ पे. ये एनकाउंटर नहीं है, ये खाली प्रोटेस्ट है. आप देख, मैं आपको पूरा दिखाना चाहता हूँ कि ये अमर सिंह कॉलेज है, वहीं पे ये प्रोटेस्ट हो रहा है. देख हेलो
जी, अमर सिंह कॉलेज पे ये प्रोटेस्ट हो रहा है. जो मुबशिर, आप अपना ध्यान भी रखिएगा जैसे आप हमें लाइव विजुअल्स दे रहे हैं. ये स्टूडेंट्स अंदर अमर सिंह कॉलेज के प्रेमिसेस में सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेस पे स्टोन पेल्टिंग कर रहे हैं. Okay, all right. So we'll try and reconnect with Mubashir. Meanwhile, Mubashir is sending us live feed and giving us live inputs as we broadcast these live visuals of skirmish that is underway at the Amar Singh College in the heart of Srinagar city. A while back, in fact, we also showed you those visuals of CRPF bunker being set ablaze by some of these stone pelters. This is perhaps a very disturbing trend because you can see actually arson there. Mubashir just told us a while back the security forces are restraining and they're trying to contain the situation as the students inside the Amar Singh College continue to pelt stones. And in the same vicinity, you also have Sher-e-Kashmir Indoor Stadium where the CRPF bunker, a highly fortified CRPF bunker, was set ablaze. Zeenat is now joined live with us, our Kashmir Bureau Chief. Zeenat, yes, go ahead. Please speak as we beam these live visuals.
These are the visuals that are coming from the indoor stadium, and there you have the CRPF guard post, which is it's almost a bunker that is in place in the indoor stadium, which has been set on by the protesters as the clashes between the students and the security forces are taking place near the Amar Singh College, which is just 20 meters away from the indoor stadium. These are heavy clashes that are going on in Srinagar and also in the other colleges, particularly in the Srinagar city. When we talk about the Islamia College, sometimes when there was a protest that breaks out between the students of the Bemina Degree College and the police security forces, though police try to chase them, but in Islamia College, tear gas canisters were used to disperse the protesters.
Zeenat, continue talking to us, but please be careful as we beam these visuals. A bit more about this latest trend that we have seen, Zeenat, where students basically from all these, well-known, noted educational institutes of the valley are getting into this stone pelting, engaging in stone pelting. And then you have the Chief Minister saying that the forces are using excess to contain the situation.
Absolutely, Shakal. We have been seeing last year also, we reported number of students' protests when there were the clashes in the Pulwama, and that protest they continued for around more than 2 months, and then the state administration had to close down all the schools and the colleges. And then we are seeing in the 2018 that the clashes and the protests are erupting from the educational institute. Though the state government ordered the closure of the schools and colleges for 3 complete days after the Chopin anti-militancy operation. But today the schools were reopened, the colleges reopened, and students marched towards the main roads. They started protesting against the state government, against the killings of the civilians in the South Kashmir. And now the police, when they tried to chase the protesters because they were being pelted, and now at many places the canisters, tear gas, smoke shells were used by the forces to disperse the protesters. And you talk about just a few minutes back, this CRPF guard post, which is located in the indoor stadium of Srinagar, which is just 20 meters away from the Amar Singh College. The students set this guard post also on fire. So heavy clashes are taking place in Srinagar, and also we have been reporting about also the protests in the Government Degree College Kumbal that comes in the North Kashmir, and same protests were witnessed in other parts of the North Kashmir as well.
Zeenat, continue describing these visuals as you and Mubashir bring us this live feed. Continue talking over the visuals, please, and establish where exactly this is happening.
Sakal, these are from the Amar Singh College of Srinagar, which is located in the heart of this city, and you have the Sher Kashmir indoor stadium, which is located nearby. You have the marketplaces, and also nearby is one of the main maternity hospital. So it is in the hub of the Srinagar city where the protests are going on at present. Heavy smoke shells are being used to disperse the college students.
Zeenat, I'm sorry, I'll have to interrupt you here for 15 seconds. But meanwhile, you and Mubashir, please take care of yourself as you join us live from where this is happening. Wahidur